Greetings, 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 brothers and sisters, greetings. First and foremost, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushai, for allowing His word to come out. I hope you're sincere. Brothers and sisters are truly, truly edified by this word. Today is so-called Saturday, the first day of the week. As you can see from my backdrop, I'm just leaving Planet Fitness. Feeling pretty good. Just wanted to speak about judging, being judged, others judging you. Okay. A lot of us are quick to judge others. A lot of us are quick to point out other people's issues, problems, sins, and whatnot. But for some reason, we don't invest that same time in evaluating ourselves. So what I want to speak about is, man, I don't have a title for this word just yet, but I'll say it to you like this. Be careful what you say and be careful what you do when it comes to others. Be careful of what you say. And at the same time, be careful what you do. A lot of us are not in the place we want to be in, and it's others that you may feel that you are more superior than. It's others that you may feel that you are more qualified. It's others that you might feel you are flat out better than. And they have accomplished something you would like to accomplish. And because they have accomplished it, you feel in a certain type of way because you feel you much of a better person than them, you much more talented than them. How can they accomplish something or acquire something that you feel you should have? And then what happened? We start judging people. You could just flat out dislike somebody for whatever reason, and you'll turn that dislike into start judging these people. And that's what I want to speak about today, man. In Matthew 7:1, it reads, "Judge not that ye be not judged." Verse 2, "For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again." See that? That's cold-blooded, man. And so when we really analyze Matthew 7:1, Matthew 7 verses 1 and 2, when you really analyze it, man, what is it saying, man? Don't judge so that you won't be judged. You will receive the same judgment you give. Whatever you deal out, it's going to come back to you. So brothers and sisters, man, we have to focus on ourselves. Make sure we have our stuff together. Make sure we doing what we're supposed to do. You see? Because if not, we're going to be hypocrites. And a lot of us are guilty of being hypocrites all day, every day. They got plenty of time and energy to point out everybody else's issues. But the same things that they judging other people's about, they are guilty of the same things or worse. That's why in verse 4, Matthew 7 verse 3, it says, "And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thy own eye?" Verse 4, "Or how will thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out thy eye, and behold, a beam is in thy own eye?" Verse 5, "Thy hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thy own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye." See that? Yeah. And that's where we at with it, man. So we have to be very careful what we say. We got to be very careful what we do. Okay? You can say what you want to say about me. You can wish whatever you want to happen to me. But please understand, the same shall come to you or worse. You see? So brothers and sisters, man, at the end of the day, we don't have time to be focusing on what somebody else got going on and what they don't got going on. We're not in that time. We're not in that space. So I think we honestly should look in that mirror every day. You know how you look in the mirror every day and wash your face, get ready to brush your teeth and all of that stuff? Most of the time you are looking in the mirror. When you look in that mirror every morning that the Lord allow you to look in that mirror, take a good look at what you see. Be real with yourself. Analyze and look at what you see. And if you look long enough, if you look deep enough, if you examine self long enough, you'll realize some things you need to fix about you. And once you start putting a checklist together of the things you need to take care of when it comes to yourself, there's no way possible you're going to have time to judge somebody else. I'm telling you, man. I've been guilty of it. We all have, and some of us currently is guilty, man. Matthew 7, 1 through 5, we're going to close it out, man. Don't judge so you won't be judged. You'll receive the same judgment you give. Whatever you deal out will be dealt out to you. Why do you see the splinter that's in your brother's or sister's eye, but don't notice the log in your own eye? How can you say to your brother or sister, let me take the splinter out of your eye, when there's a log in your eye? You deceive yourself. First take the log out of your eye, and then you'll see clearly to take the splinter out of your brother's or sister's eye. And that's the Common English version, because I'm really just trying to get to the point, make it as simple as possible. So moving forward, brothers and sisters, trust me. You can't walk up to somebody and be like, hey, bro, it's something in your eye right there, when it's a gang of stuff in your eye at the same time. What are we doing? You know, people will come to your house, right? I'm gonna give you an example. This has happened to me in the past. Not in the recent past, but at least, you know, in the last probably 6-7 years, man. I'm just using this as an example, right? People will come in your house and be like, damn, man, you need to clean that. Why that ain't clean? Or why, you know, why you ain't fixed that? Or why you ain't fixed this, man? Right? And then I'll go over their house, and their house look like a hoarder house. But meanwhile, they just came over my house and nitpicked little things that they felt that I should fix or move or clean. But you go to their house, it's a hoarder house, man. Unreal. You know, like somebody, right? Let's say for myself, I'm going to use myself for this example. I was getting on somebody for smoking cigarettes and eating pork, right? I was just giving it to him like, dog, them cigarettes, man, that, you know, dog, that pork ain't, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't, you know, woo, woo, woo. And guess what they hit me with? At the same time, I'm pointing at them. I was eating fast foods and drinking soda, all type of high cholesterol, high grease fried foods, and the greatest of the greatest junk foods, the greatest of the greatest sodas. And they cut me like, I'm doing that, but look at you, you doing that. You ain't no better than me. And I had to think about that, like, you're right. the point of that was, and what I learned now, what I didn't understand then was, I had my own issues I needed to deal with. But I had the nerve to point out somebody else's situations and ignore the fact that because I don't get high and because I don't eat pork, I'm automatically better than that person. Unreal, man. Unreal. So brothers and sisters, man, just, you know, if you're going to judge somebody, be willing to be judged at the same time, man. That's all I'm going to tell you. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters were truly, truly edified by this word.